Hi, this message is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. You could also be a cross watcher, and this message could be for you, or if you were drawn to the title of this message, it could be for you. You could have placement strong in Sagittarius in your chart. So I went ahead, and this is the archetype and tarot message, and I pulled the archetype cards and some tarot, but I'm going to clarify with another tarot deck as we go. I also pulled an overall oracle message for you. So we've got Spirit of Bear from the White Light Oracle deck, and I'm going to read that message to you first. Okay, so it says, you are being healed from guilt and fear. Such emotions will no longer steal your personal power, dissuade you from confidence, happiness, and realizing your own worth. No matter how unlikely it may seem, you are going to emerge from a spiritual winter into light and life. The divinely ordained time for your liberation, healing, and emergence is much closer than you realize. Abundant blessings are stirring and soon shall manifest. The frequency of 396 hertz is deeply nurturing and protective. This is the heart frequency of the universal mother protecting her young, deflecting negativity and refusing to overly condition the youthful mind. She looks out for them and provides warnings lest they wander too far from their authentic path, but she also encourages the child to learn who they are, so to courageously explore their world and to enjoy their freedom. Irrespective of our personal experience with our biological mother, the divine mother energy is the soul is loving, protective, available, and kind. This inner mother love enables us to develop our own sense of personal value, belonging, and home. In connection with the inner divine mother, we feel loved, wanted, and held. We know ourselves well enough to understand what we need, and we value ourselves enough to live in such a way that our needs are met. We recognize that we matter, not more than any other, but enough to feel self-love and self-respect. We connect to our authentic life path because we feel worthy of it. This nurturing frequency heals the heart and softens the walls which keep love out due to past abandonment and betrayal. When we are more open to life, the path to fruition becomes more accessible and direct. We connect with our authentic path, we can access the abundance of spiritual support available to us and make the most spiritual progress. That guidance may arise as a no or not right now, or a yes and go for it. When we are in the heart, we will clearly sense such guidance and take comfort in rather than fight against it. As we let go of our defense systems, disabling fear and guilt from running our lives, and instead deal with them on occasional interlopers that need to be cleared and healed, we stop fearing we will never have what we genuinely wanted and need. We realize that we are loved, know how to love, and are naturally, innately beings of love. This frequency helps the body go to ground. It helps the mind to settle into the body rather than constantly flitting from one possibility to the next, creating excitement but also an excess of nervous energy. It helps the mind and body play nicely with each other, supporting each other rather than opposing each other. Then your mind won't be constantly haranguing, I don't know how to say that, your body, leaving it feeling bad about itself, tired or unhappy or even angry and rebellious. In these and other ways, the 396 hertz frequency helps reconcile the push-pull of competing interests and integrating awareness in the heart and providing a clear pathway to a transcendent resolution where all is working for one higher purpose. The frequency harmonizes beautifully, beautifully with the spiritual medicine of the bear soul totem. It encourages our natural ability to find sweetness in life, necessary to sustain hope, heal our hearts. Spirit bear connects us to the restorative power of hibernation, that deep rest of body and mind. If you are highly strung, and like many modern people find it hard to consciously relax your body and mind through spiritual practices, Spirit Bear brings comfort and encouragement to allow your mind to rest within the body. It is as if the mind were in the cave for renewal, safe from predators, external forces, undisturbed and able to rest. This oracle urges you to go within, where there is a tremendous healing force awakening. Give it the time and space it needs to do its best work for you. I know that was a long message, but I feel like that there is a lot of you that need that. Especially the first card that I got from the archetype was the stone. And the stone is very grounded energy. It takes, basically it's like the stone takes a long time to form, and so it's like the anchor, the rock that you go to for support. And I think that a lot of this maybe you have been experiencing in your life, like I don't know the right word, but it's like a lot of the issues that you've had come up, and maybe you're looking at it now, stem from mother issues, or it could be father, but what I'm getting is like mother issues, not feeling like you're valued, good enough, worthy, and that this message is coming to you to basically give you support and show that you're supported. But it's about also learning to be your parent, like the parent to yourself, becoming the stone. And I'm this is where you're at right now. Like, this is the process that you're in. It's like learning self-love, nurturing. Now the card that came out with it, the tarot card I got, is the Sun from the Spirit Song Tarot. You could be dealing with a Leo, just so you know that. But the Sun is like vitality, joy, it's like one of the happiest cards in the deck. And I'm seeing this, since it has the hummingbird on it, it's like a messenger. It's like you're receiving the message that your future is bright. Even if you feel like maybe things have been hard. So let me see what other tarot come out with the Sun, to see if there's any further messages. Wow. I just got the Two of Cups. So you might actually be having someone coming into your life, like a soulmate. It doesn't have to be an intimate relationship necessarily, but it's support, definitely support. And if it's not a person, which this card usually indicates it's a person, but it's also connecting with your higher self. The Two of Cups is in this deck too talks about coming together after with still some things, still struggles that you need to work out. So, and it could be with a Leo. Now, what is the Two of Cups? Oh my God. I got the Strength card reversed. And that's a card of Leo too. So, interesting. The Queen of Wands is at the bottom of the deck reversed. Generally, I see that as a Leo as well, but it could also indicate you. But I'm kind of getting like you might actually have, I mean, since this is in the position of the self too, it's like you're finding strength with, it's like you're in a time maybe where you're feeling weak, like you're feeling like it's like you've been wrestling with your shadow side, like your mind. It's like you've been wrestling with your mind, and you either have someone coming in, or it's like you're feeling this connection to like source that's helping you anchor back to that, like to that stone. But let's go ahead and look at the rest and see what else comes out, to see if we can get more information on that. Because give me just a moment. So the next card I got, this is in your subconscious, and we've got the Shaman, and it's clarified with the Ace of Crystals, which is like the Ace of Pentacles, and the Star reversed. So with the Shaman driving like the subconscious, what I'm seeing is that you've been wrestling with the shadow side, and it's like been like drudging up deep, like hurts, pains have been coming up. And the reason for that is the Shaman knows the shadow, and the Shaman knows the light, but the Shaman is the student that continuously studies the shadow and studies to be able to basically transform like to evolve, basically help others evolve. And so what I'm seeing is like you are facing your own shadow so that you can show others how to face theirs and evolve and come out of the darkness. And with the Ace of Crystals here, this is manifestation of prosperity. I'm seeing this as like bringing you a lot of this is going to bring you a lot of like a stable future, basically. There is fear here though, with not knowing what's going to, this is like a fear of what's going to happen tomorrow. Like just the unknown. You have a fear of the unknown is what I'm seeing. Let me see what we get for the Ace of Crystals real quick. Why is the Ace of Crystals here for Sagittarius? Okay. So we've got the Five of Coins, and that's reversed. So that's like the ending of that being left out in the cold, the lack mentality. And if you have like abandonment issues, it's like ending that abandonment issue. It's like going down to the depths, seeing your shadow side, that and dealing with those abandonment issues, by anchoring to that stone. And that's what's going to bring you into this new, like this new prosperous life. What is the star reversed? Let me see what the star reversed is. You could be dealing with an Aquarius too, with the star there. Four Swords. Okay. So the star reversed, it's like that, like I said, that fear of the unknown, not knowing what's going to happen. But also the star, when it's upright, can be a card of healing. And the Four of Swords is a card of healing, like needing to heal. It's like meditation. It's healing after the Three of Swords. So Three of Swords is like heartbreak. So it's like healing the heartbreak within you. I'm just looking at this card. I want to look in the book because I'm wondering if that's like the big bad wolf. Because it looks like a wolf there. Just to see if there's another message in there. Because, you know, they're all a little different. Fenfer. Ooh, it says the Norse gods know that wolf Fenrir will bring about the end of the world, so they have him bound and chained. So this represents sanctuary, recouping, meditation, counseling. That's interesting. Okay, so, but there's a need to heal that shadow side of you, but it looks like the shaman, the want to know, the want to understand is what's driving you to do that. Let me see where I want to go next. I think I'm going to go to the past first, okay? Because, yeah, let's go to the past. Okay, so the past that's influencing all this is the vow, the archetype of the vow, and it's clarified by the Six of Acorns, which is the Six of Wands, which is the card of victory, success, triumph. And the vow, it's like you made a vow to walk this path. This is what you wanted to do. You wanted to bring healing into the world. And so this is why you are experiencing what you're experiencing right now. Where did my cards go? And you made a vow to be successful. It's like with the Six of Acorns there, it's like some type of recognition by others. So like it's like a leader, some type of leader in healing. Oh, interesting. We have the Hierophant reversed. That's a sign of Taurus, but this indicates that you're doing it in a very like non-traditional way. Maybe? Let me get one more. Why is the Hierophant here reversed for Sagittarius? Six of Acorns. Death reversed. This could be that, like, the death could be dealing with a Scorpio. There could be some of you that broke a vow, like came out of a commitment or divorce with a Scorpio or with another sign or with a Taurus. and that it was in the past, recent past, that you could be healing from. The Six of Swords is on the bottom, which is moving away from conflict. There's like some type of commitment you had to end. Let me get one more. There's some type of commitment. Let me see, because the Death is reversed, which usually indicates that it's like the transformation has not taken place yet. Now we got the Devil reversed, which is like letting go. That's a card of Capricorn, by the way. But that's like letting go of something toxic. You could have had to let go of a toxic relationship or something that you committed to that was not good. Like, that was toxic. It could be toxic thoughts. Like, it could just be something like the way you think. Because with the Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck, in reverse, that is how we deceive ourselves, usually. I'm going to get one more. This is... Why is the Devil reversed with Death reversed and the Hierophant reversed? You know what I'm almost getting? Yeah, okay, so the Empress just came out. That's more Taurus energy. That's abundance. You know what I'm getting? It's like you've made this vow, but you haven't fulfilled it yet. Because to fulfill it, you have to make this transformation, and you're in the process of transforming. And once you let go and let that transformation happen, then I'm showing you as the Empress, actually. The Empress is someone who, she is creation. So like, she's really abundant. A lot of times she's depicted as pregnant, but it's like abundance. Let me see what else they've got in this deck. Beauty, growth, fertility, compassion, and she looks like a saint. I didn't look to see who it was. This is a new deck that just barely came out, I think. Tarot of the Divine. And it's like inspired by deities, folklore, and fairy tales. I thought it was neat. But anyway, so that's what I'm showing there. Now I'm going to look at the energy that is your potential energy, and then we'll look at the potential future. Okay? 3 archetype cards came out, so I'm going to look at each of those. You got a lot of repeat cards. Okay, so we got the Medallion. Now is the first one. The Medallion is an energy that is carried on. So like, it could be a pattern that's carried on. It could be actual, like, something passed on through generations. You got the Strength card with it, which talks about courage, endurance. It's also the card of Leo. I'm almost feeling like there was... let me pull a card real quick, because I'm getting the energy of like... almost like... Okay, so you know that there's that stone there anchoring you, protecting you, being the mother, right? And what I'm getting is like... It's like you were given this strength to be able to do this. It's like something that you're carrying with you, kind of like Now I realize this is just like a story, but what I'm seeing is like, I know there's movies like this, but I don't ever remember movies. So, but it's like you're gonna have to go on a journey. So here is this protection type amulet thing. Take it with you, and it will give you the strength and protection to do the journey. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Okay, now I just got the Two of Wands and the Knight of Coins. The Knight of Coins is like something stable, super stable. It moves really slow. It could be like a gift. Yeah, oh. But with the Two of Wands, that's like having to choose a direction. I'm going to clarify the Two of Wands, but the Knight of Coins is like you could have an earth sign coming in, but what I'm seeing with that is you could have an offer coming in, but what I'm seeing about this though is like it's like you're building something slowly and stable. And it's weird because, okay, this guy, look how, like, he's, like, really muscular and strong, but he's got the two heads looking in both directions. I'm getting, like, a weird message from that, but, okay, both times I shuffled, the Queen of Cups was at the bottom of the deck. It might be an earth sign or a water sign too. It could be a water sign bringing in some kind of stable offer, but it's like the Queen of Cups is loving, nurturing, and intuitive, very intuitive. And we've got the Nine of Cups just came out. This is like wishes fulfilled, enjoyment. You can see they're like sometimes it can have to do with like drinking, but it's like intoxication, like the intoxicating loving feeling, right? So what I'm seeing though with this dude, it's like almost like you're merging. It's like merging this intoxicating feeling and this stability. That's kind of what I'm seeing with this. Because it's like he's not going to split his body and go one way. Well, maybe, I don't know who this guy is, but I mean, it's like he's looking both ways and able to do both things. Let's keep going with the potential energies. So I've got, oh my gosh, I'm running out of time. I didn't realize. Okay, so the Maiden. The Maiden is like the Virgin, in a sense. And you got the Shadow reverse, which is like the Devil reverse. That's releasing. See, self. I'm going to see what it says on this deck. Self-empowerment, ambition. You know what I'm seeing, getting from this? This is like being born again, because almost like being baptized or something. Because it's like releasing the toxic, whatever it was that was keeping you bound. Toxic thoughts. Oh my goodness gracious, I'm dropping everything. We got the Hanged Man. That is an energy of Pisces, but that is getting a new perspective on something. It's like you got this getting this new perspective on it's like you're overcoming that fear of abandonment, the betrayal from the past. like seeing something from, you're seeing it from a new perspective, like able to forgive. And in doing so, it's like you can forgive the ones that may have done that to you, but then you can also forgive yourself. It's like you, I'm just seeing like this innocence. There's a lot of like nipples on this card and stuff, but but it's like this, that's like the innocent virgin energy is the maiden. It could be a Pisces too that's coming in. Okay, let's go to the next card. Okay, this is so funny because the next card was the animal, which is like the beast, the wild one. Okay, with justice reversed, which is like needing to learn from opportunities. So it's like you have this innocent one and this wild one, and they're both in your crowning energy. But then you've got the Two of Wands here, which usually indicates needing to make a, I'm going to look at that one too, because needing to make a choice on which path you're going to carry, but are going to follow. But with the Two of Wands being that dude, which has like two heads looking both directions, but then the outcome, we've got the Sword. I haven't shown that one to you yet, but hold on. Travel, business, sovereign. Cooperation is one of them. Decisions. This is like being able to look at the past and the future. Let's get a clarifier for justice reversed. You could be dealing with someone who's like a wild one, or it's like choosing to yeah, there's another card of choice here. Choosing which path you're going to follow. It's like, are you going to let go of gain this new perspective and let go of this old energy? Or are you going to basically let it control you? And on the bottom, it's like we've got the Six of Swords, which is sailing away from the conflict to like new land here. Let's go to the outcome real quick, since we're running out of time here. The Sword. The Sword is needing to cut something out, and it's something that's going to bring you a lot of, like, it's going to bring you into a better place by doing so. But sometimes other people can see it as mean. Like, like for instance, if you have to cut some people out of your life, and we've got the World. It is reversed. I wanted to look in the book and see what it said there, because again, it's a little bit different. And with the World reversed, it's like saying that you're going to be successful in time, is what it's saying. But let's see what clarifiers we get real quick. So, what's the Sword with the World? But that's like, yeah, cutting something out. But your potential energy, it's just interesting. Oh my God. And you got the Queen of Swords, which the Queen of Swords cuts people, situations, things out of her life that don't serve her. So, yeah, I'm seeing you like facing your shadow. It's like you're wrestling it, you're facing it, you're embracing it. You've got the shaman driving you so that you can understand how to do it, how to teach and heal the world with it. And right now, you've got this choice to make on which way you're going to go. Are you going to learn from it and evolve? your future is showing that you are going to choose to cut out that energy. What's the Queen of Swords? One more, and I'm going to let you go. Now remember to subscribe. Uh-oh, I'm going to run out. I don't know if any more is going to come out. Taking a new path, 3 of Wands. Okay? Alright, so I will let you go before my video runs out. I'll see you next time. Thanks.